Okay. Alright. We are here, obviously. This camera feels off. Alright. Hello, cat. Yeah. You're blocking the mic. No, she's gone. You can see a tail. There you go. Alright, okay, alright. The Rise to the Ranks campaign is going on. I gotta do like 12 more Valor Cup matches. Alright. Mr. Gabby, hello. Purple Myth, hello. Spark, hello. Galaxia, are you even here? I'm at the Museum of Flight of Seattle, waiting to summon when the banner drops to see which ones I to lose all your crystals on. You're at the Museum of Flight in Seattle? Oh, not that far away then. Freeze, when's the banner live? In 18 minutes. Yazdani, hello. Callians, hello. Pereira, hello. Reality, hello. Christian Clown, hello. Hello, everybody. Alright, so I'm really not sure about the Shion. Like, she could be okay, or she could be a complete and utter skip. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Haruto, hello. Hello from Mexico. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I've been to Mexico once when I was on vacation with my family when I was a 10-year-old or something. It's been a long time. Because we were in South Padre Island, Texas, and it's like not that far away from the border. Hello, hope you have some luck. Yeah, me too. It's always the worst feeling when you have really bad luck on a banner that you're not really sold on. Like, yeah, it's a new character. I don't think she's gonna be super duper good, but oh well. Hi from Jamaica. Oh, never been to Jamaica. That part of the world, their temperature, not a fan. Not a fan of the tropics. I can go without that heat. I mean, it could be funny having Spirit Master Rimuru having super weak against half of the enemies. I mean, yeah, that is one application. That is one application. I don't know. It's very much a gimmick. I gotta recheck and see who she hits in terms of actual viability. I don't know. We'll do a lot of science today. Oh man. Tomorrow is the 4th of July, which if you're in America, that's American independence, which really proven a few things right now in the news. Oh man, America's kind of a joke right now. Everything going on here. But I'm not a political person. I just know that shit's going down. For what I read is a gimmick because the original character had 4 elements. That is also what I was told, yes. One of the comments was like, she's got these elements because Mila from Tales of whichever game it was has the 4 elements. I'm like, oh, well, that's a nice callback. At least they're staying true to the character she's based off of. Gojo, hello. John Boswell, ready to wail for your queen? I hope she's better than I think. Looking at her, I'm just kind of like, no. We'll give her a decent shot today, though. We'll give her a decent shot to impress me. It's been kind of warm here. It's been warmer in other places in the US, but 90 degrees is not something I really jive with in a house that doesn't have like central AC. I've got the little portable AC unit back there, but that can only do so much. This is the first time I am happy to skip a Shion. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of Shion characters kind of wonky now. Like, New Year's Shion is a protector, so she doesn't really count. And then Protector of Peace Shion was just kind of a weird gimmick. And then we've gotten, a couple of free-to-play Shions. And then we got this Shion. Ethan, hey Joker, so if the all-element buff plus Shion works as we want it to, wouldn't any non-earth, fire, water, wind get a 5 times buff? Because it's those 4 elements and their base element? Or is this just hoping? I mean, technically, yeah, if you meet the conditions to even get that buff, and you are now covering 5 elements, then yeah, that would be even better. I don't know if that's how it's gonna work though. Just like straight up, like we don't know. So it'd be cool. That would give it, a bit more viability. But on the other hand, I don't think it's gonna be like that. Spark, hello. Oh, the Bleach Brave Souls guy. Hello. Good luck on your summons? Yeah, I hope so. I mean, we've gotten fairly lucky. 200 pity with 2 Shion, 4 Rimuru. Although you didn't see that last Rimuru. That'll be in the future. Also, technically, according to the leaks, I could change this. I could change this a little bit, but I'll probably make a video on that either like later tonight or tomorrow. Just so people have a heads up. I feel you. I'm in a garage in Florida. Oh, so you're just in a torture chamber then? That's what I assume. That you're just torturing yourself, being in a garage in Florida. It'd be awesome, but to be honest, there's no shot they'd never let Shion have a good kit. So yeah, exactly. She can't be that good. Oh, Roxas at work running on coffee and Joker on audio. Well, good luck, Roxas. Freeze. It's unlikely that Shion enables that instead of getting 50% element attack from Hinata. It now becomes, what, 250? Yeah, it'd be nice if it worked like that, but I really don't think it will. Are you gonna do a live stream ranked Valor Cup this month? Probably. Ranked Valor Cup doesn't start till Sunday, so plenty of time to get that ready. Probably will. I don't know. Leak's going to check right away. There you go. Start liking the stream so we can summon in 9 minutes on the dot. Yeah, right? We only have six people here. Proof that no one really gives a crap about this Tales of COLLAB. There are some die-hard fans out there. to be sure, but at the same time, it's like not a lot of people have played these games. Not a lot of people care about these games, at least over in the States. I had literally never heard of it prior to this. That's fair. You know, JRPGs, especially ones that aren't super duper marketed, at least in the Western audience, I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to know about them? Like, it was during COVID, I needed something to play, and I was like, oh, Tales of Arise? Okay. A long JRPG. Cool. Have you seen anything from the Bandai Namco livestream yesterday that you enjoyed? No. No. I don't like the side-scrolling games. I don't like Tekken. I don't like Digimon games. I don't like the MHA games. Nothing from that Bandai livestream interested me, except for the fact that I think Connor was a host for it. Which I found just super interesting. Because now I've seen, I think, 2 of the boys just around. Because I know that Joey was a host for, like, the P5X, like, pre-launch dev stream. Like, he was the host for that, which is weird. And then Connor was a host for the Bandai Namco Game Showcase. And I think Garnt was a presenter for the Anime Awards? I think. I didn't actually watch the Crunchyroll Awards. But I think Garnt was there as a presenter of some type. I only know Berseria. See, I've only played Arise, which Alpha and Shion are here, so great. Marshall Lee, hi Joker, how's the wait for Shion? I mean, we got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes until she drops, and then we can figure out whether we like her or not. One, two, three. Oh, no rewind, huh? Okay. Cool. What'd they do? Oh, they probably orb chained with Carrion or something. Alright. Lumi buff. And Blanc buff. Boom. And then 1, 2, 3. We technically don't have to use the rainbow orbs, but I'm just doing it anyways because it makes things quick. With the Anime Expo going on in California, a bunch of the summer anime have started their first episodes. Yeah, let's see. I watched Welcome to the Outcasts Restaurant. I watched the... I watched the Vending Machine Season 2 one. There's one called Chuhai Lips, and that's just straight up hentai. Like, I put it on the list of anime to watch, and then I forgot about it, and then I was told about it, and so I watched it, and I was like, oh, this is just straight culture. But, ooh, I did see fantastic news, actually, that, fantastic news, where is it? Come on. Refresh. Oh, wait, what? Gate is getting a sequel. Right here. Oh. Wait, it's been deleted. Wait a second. Never mind. Oh, that makes me nervous. That makes me very nervous. Why is that post deleted? Okay, well, I thought Gate was getting a sequel. Maybe it's a lie. Now I'm sad. Gate as in Steins Gate? No, Gate as in just Gate. This anime. It's just called Gate. And it's an isekai, but it's what happens if you took a modern military and sent it into fantasy world with swords and horses and some magic. What if you sent tanks and Apaches and guns into that world and be like, huh, how's that gonna go? It's actually one of my most favorite shows of any show ever. Like, it's in my top 10. Just because it's a really fun story. Plus it has Rory, who is the goddess. And the English dub is actually fantastic. On top of everything else. You know, people feel how they feel about English dubs and all that. But the English dub for Gate is actually really, really good. Yeah, Black Clover got a new season announced as well. Ooh, there you go. Thank you, Roxas. I don't know why they deleted that post, though. Reincarnate as a military daddy? No, no one gets reincarnated. They just cross over through a gate into the fantasy land. I missed something. GamerCat, thank you for being a 8-month member. Yo, 8 months now. Also, here's luck on your summons. Hope you don't get shafted. Or do. It is enjoyable watching you get shafted. Thanks for the vote of confidence, GamerCat. Really appreciate that. Sorry I missed that initially. I was too busy talking about Gate. This is turn 1. Okay, but yeah, I saw Black Clover got a season 2 announced, which I thought that show had like 10 seasons already. I don't watch Black Clover. It's another shonen, and I don't really care for shonen much nowadays. What else? I haven't seen that many announcements right now. Anime X, I think, just started today. It was one long season. Oh, that makes sense. All right. I just know it has like 8 different OPs, so I thought it just had 8 different seasons. How's the English for slime? I saw it in Japanese. It's okay. If I need some background noise, I'll turn slime on in English, like, and just leave it somewhere going. If I just need something going on in the back, but that's about it. Black Clover has like 170 episodes, and that's one season? What is this, One Piece? Alright, we have a minute to go. We have 110 people, 36 likes. Let's get to 50 likes today, since we got a low viewer count. Let's get to 50, guys. That should be pretty reasonable. We need 14 more. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Valor Cup stuff, that's right. Alright, it is 7 p.m., so bump that like goal up, and let's take a look at what we have going on. Alright, Crucible update. What stages are now added? 51 to 60? I haven't done, like, any of them. I did the first, like, 5. Great Spirits Right. Bonus quests are limited 10 times a day. Alright, sure, cool. Alright, who is in this banner with Shion? Ogre's Pride with Benimaru, Shuna. That's Tempest Elite Benimaru. What the hell? That's Tempest Elite Benimaru, that's Tempest Elite Shuna, that's Idol Shuna, that's Vengeance Shuna, that's Bride Shuna? Oh my god, no, this is a... What is this? Why does this banner suck? Wait, they really tried their best to just be like, you don't summon here. Alright. Magic, Light, Fantasy, Spirit Master, Ogre's Pride, Tempest Elite, uses a sword. A support alt, which only buffs 1 force. That was a choice. Applies fire, water, wind, and earth attributes to the attacks of World Fantasy and Spirit Master for 2 turns. And then the future hand 2 orb change. I don't know why it's only 4 elements, but they have the entire rainbow of elements here. Sure, fine, whatever. Magic attack, and then weakness strike. 25%. Increases by 25 for a total of 150. Like, I'm not ulting 5 times on this team. At least I don't think so. I just think this is a stupid buff. Valor trait seals body and spirit skills. I mean, that can be useful, sure. Her trait is protection gauge every 2 turns. Of course it is. Okay. Alright. We got 50 likes, that's cool. Alright, let's go grab my 1 Koban multi. This is TN, this is TN. Alright. Good trade at least. Time to go 120. Yeah, sure. Alright. Can we please just get her first multi? Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, it's a good-looking ult. It's a good-looking ult. I think people will appreciate having one of those angle shots, but... Alright, let's get started. We got 8,000 crystals-ish, so let's see if we can get lucky. Damn, her quote is long. Okay, good to know. We can also get the collab summon animation here, and if we do, that is a guaranteed Shion. If we get the animation, it is a guaranteed Shion since she's the only EX Unbound character. Alright, can we get a rainbow first multi? No. No, we sure can't. Alright, Phobio. Should we wait for the last collab unit? Yeah, I would wait. If the I don't think this Shion is very good, but we gotta test her out to really get a determination. If you're a new player and you already have the other Shion and Rimuru, then I would just wait. Maybe try and get Blanc, actually. Getting Blanc is probably better long-term for you. Oh, Scythe. I saw your single summon. You can go straight to hell. Alright. Second multi, let's go. Come on. Okay, well, a Dusk. There's 3 Omni Accord tokens in the shop banner. Oh, interesting. Finally, they give some of those out. Let me show you that the difference in energy isn't the only deciding factor in a battle. That's pretty long. All right. All right. This multi also looks like trash. Really need to get some good luck here. Kinda low on crystals. You know, for a long time I was over like 15,000. Alright, Millum, yeah, cool. Got the special animation, pulled her first multi. Yeah, I wish. Alright, let's crack the code a little bit. Not that it does anything, but let's crack the code. Come on, special animation. Alright, we're gonna skip. 3, 2, 1, skip, let go! It was worth a shot. Oh wait, hold on, we got 2 Shions right here. That means that we're gonna get our collab Shion next multi, right? Or not. Alright, do we get a red screen? No. Do we get a purple aura? we get a purple? Alright, we're skipping. We're gonna skip any animation that doesn't... Double Chad, double Salamander. Come on. Come on. Nope. No red screen. Can we go rainbow? We need a 5-star, just to begin with. We haven't gotten any 5-stars yet. And it looks like we're going to continue to not get any 5-stars. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so no red screen. No fake out. Can we go purple? Can we go purple here? Okay, our first 5-star. This can be the new Shion. Like, we don't have to get the new animation to get Shion. I really hope this is Shion. I really hope this is new collab Tales of Shion. With her future hand orange and her weird elemental gimmick skill. And a magic buff and weakness strike. Of course, it's going to be like the last unit, too. No, here it is. That's not... It's not who we're looking for. That's not who we're looking for. Alright, we got Wind Diablo. Fantastic. Excellent. Love to see it. We're just gonna skip. Dark Veldora. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to dig a bit deeper. Oh no. Jaded, member for 28 months. I hope you go to pity. And again, why do I pay you? I have no idea. But, I mean, we're about halfway to pity right now. Give or take. Can we get another rainbow aura here, please? Sure can't. Oh no. Alright. Oh no. Animation. We saw it 2 minutes. I got those 3 Rimurus in a row. Well, it actually wasn't 3 in a row. It was like 1 and then a multi and then like 2. But still, that was too much luck. And the game was like, none of that. You're gonna get shafted on the worst character. Alright. Can we go purple here? Can we go purple? Purple, purple, purple! Alright, come on. Collab Shion. Collab Elemental God of Spirits, Lord of Spirits, Shion. Why? The banner has a butt ton of Shunas. Why am I getting Diablos? Alright. Halfway to pity. Halfway to pity. Here we sit. On the cliff of despair. On the cliff of despair, just ready to just end yourself off and be like, boop. Nope, okay. Alright, we are resetting the seed. I probably should have done that earlier. Well, how delightful. How very delightful. I forgot to record summons for Persona 5X, because I summoned for Joker's weapon in that, and I got decent luck there. I did pull an $80 Pokemon card today out of some random box, so I mean, I probably used up a lot of my luck. So, I think I'm shafted. Kick, plant, blast. Blah. Jesus. Is that where your name comes from? Persona? Kind of. Yes. Half of it comes from Persona, half of it comes from an email address that my friend made me in high school. Because it was Ice Cold Joker. It's number, blah, blah. But yeah. Alright. Come on. Come on, the reset works, right? Fuck. Oh boy. We're going to pity. Hooray! Or we're gonna go so close to pity that it doesn't really matter. Oh dear. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Animation. Oh my god, this is awful. This is awful. Oh no. Game, why do you hate me? Why do you do this to me? Ah! Oh my gentle Jesus. Alright, well... This is brutal. Brutality. Okay, so we've pulled 2 Diablos and a Dark Veldora. We haven't even pulled an EX character. We haven't even pulled one of the other featured characters. Oh, thank God, a Groom Rimuru. We're saved. God damn it. Oh my gentle Jesus Christ. Hard pity. Fantastic. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, we got too lucky on the first banner. The game was like, none of that. Oh my god, guys, we got her! Now I'm so low on crystals. God damn it. You better be better than I thought you were, otherwise I'm gonna be severely disappointed in you. 6,000 crystals down the drain right there. Now please test her? I mean, no, we're gonna end the stream. Oh wait, no, hold on. Damn, here I thought I was having it bad with the Gundam Eternal Gacha game. Oh, the SD one? Ugh. Ugh. No, I don't like SD Gundam. I went and farmed up green rocks, so we should be okay today. Dumped 50 shards for shits and giggles. I mean, you do you. She's got a good trait, but she is a support alt, so I don't really see the super big value, because I don't really think I'm running this team afterwards. You can get a total of 2 EX tickets between both shops. Oh, they put another one in? Oh, that's nice. You were out of rocks? Yeah, I ran out of specifically the large green rocks last stream. It was quite embarrassing. But we're good now. We've got 6,700. We're good. I guess I need some orange ones soon. Kaijin event is coming in a couple of days, but if you have the new tier of monthly pass where it cuts your training stamina in half, it's actually better to farm that than it is Kaijin. There's a ticket in the gift box. Oh, alright, hold on. Let's level up Shion first. And we gotta go make her gear. We gotta go do the new stage. The face you did when you saw you were out of rocks was quite fun. Was it now? I can't even have the free monthly pass. Thank you, Costa Rica. Damn, that's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think I was that close to running out of materials either. People thought it was a bug. Like, I haven't really had to farm materials in quite a long time. Like, if anything, you know, people would run out of skill enhancements. But I guess that's more of a problem for, like, players who are pulling a lot of new units versus me, where I get one new unit and that's all I have to level up, which is also why I just thought I would never run out. Okay, there's a free ticket in the gift box. 1 or more 5-star EX character guaranteed campaign reward. Oh, that's from the social media repost campaign. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, we'll leave that there for now. Update the spreadsheet. That's right. 200 pity. 1 copy. Fantastic. 200 pity, 2 and 4. 200 pity, 1. See, this is the black and white difference between having a good day going to pity and having a bad day going to pity. Because I could pull 6 new characters in 200 pity, or I could pull none and then have to pity. I should put 1 pity copy. Putty. 1 pity copy. There we go. Yay! Everybody... Oh, we need to add her to the light board, which I still need to do Alpha and Shion up there. What did I put? World of Fantasy 2.0. There you are. What does your board need? Alphen. Crit damage. 12% crit damage with Alphen. Okay. Let's go make her gear. Or figure out what we need to do and grind to make her gear. Predation Quest is live. Yep. Great Spirits Right. Beginner. Is there a bonus? There's not a bonus. Alright, sure. We'll run the farming team then. can probably just auto this, actually. Yeah, we'll just auto... I mean, this is just a farm stage. There should be, like, a parallel process stage once you get further in. It's an exchange shop, right? Alright, you need to collect these to exchange. No bonus, but you get a lot of masks. Alright, let's just, let's go to the event shop real fast. Wait, hold on, is there not part 2? You have to craft the gear. Oh, alright, hold on, let's see. So there's an EX ticket here, there's Omni Accords, the rainbows, more ingots. More ingots? Didn't the first banner have ingots too? It did not. Okay, well, there you go. It's in the forge. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's weird. So it takes these to forge it, then it takes it to awaken it. So you need a decent amount of them, huh? Okay. Well, we'll just keep on doing it then. Some of these stages have over 1 million HP. They do? Alright then. Sure. Also takes it to level up the gear too. Oh. Like, it doesn't take grindstones, it takes the mask things. Oh, what? They're fire now, huh? Alright, we'll actually build a team for these. Alright, fine. I really wish they would hurry up all these animations. Oh yes, I'm EX Unbound status now. Ooh, over here, over here, over here, over here. Look at all my statuses. Just make them all pop at once instead of going in like some weird order. You mean to evolve it? Okay. Yeah. That's what I expected at least. Normal 2. Switching elements a lot. I assume this is because it's Shion, right? And you're meant to use her. Alright, well, let's make the team. Test the gimmick, please? Bro, we have to do other things first. Alright, let's take Raphael out. Patience, young grasshopper. Spirit Master and World of Fantasy. Perfect place to test Shion out, I say. Yeah, I mean, we can probably use it now that we're running an actual team. So let's get Shion in here for Violet. Let's get... Well, Blanc doesn't have any orbs, so... Oh no, sorry, she has 1 orb. Okay, so we do this. And all of a sudden we have this new little symbol. Apply fire, water, wind, and earth attack for 2 turns. So we are type advantage against water. Interesting, because we're type disadvantaged. Supposed to be. There's the future convert right there for 2 orbs. Okay. I mean, I guess it's cool. And then it's not going to convert next... Well, no, it'll convert this turn as well. Right. Oh, no. Oh, it's just the 1 turn. Never mind. Okay, so the effect lasts for 2 turns, but the conversion is only a 1-turn conversion. Okay, alright. Sure, okay. Yeah. Okay. Just spent 1,200 crystals and still no Blanc. That is unfortunate. Alright, how much do these guys have? Not a lot. Hey, you know what? I don't really want to use this team. We're going to use a different team. We're going to use Warrior's Mind. Although, this isn't really a super good build for that team. This is an old... Once you finish the first part of Part 2, Alpha and Shion can be talked to in town. Ooh! Excellent. That's... I saved a couple of Bond XP conversations in town for that very, very thing. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joker, do you think any other future character will have this gimmick? Maybe? I mean, for Shion, it makes canonical sense because of who she's cosplaying as, but I don't know how they'll apply it to other characters from Slime. I'm sure there's some way to do it, but I don't really know. I don't really know if I want it to be there, depending on how powerful it actually is. You know, we still have to do science, but I want to make her gear first, or at least part of her gear first. I don't understand the future orb change at all. What the fuck? Oh. Here's the unlock for all the characters. Okay, that's not a lot of HP. How much does Regis have? Still not a lot. Like, why not work like Himmel? I mean, because she's not a protection character. So does the Part 2 shop have tickets for her? No. No, it does not. Is she worth the summon? I don't really think so. Golem has 1.4 million. Well, thankfully, Warrior's Mind doesn't really give a fuck how much health you have. No, I don't think people should summon for her. I think if you don't have Blanc, you should summon for Blanc. And if you have Blanc and you have the new Shion, you have the new Reamer, then I don't think you need to summon anywhere. Does she allow multi-element alt attack stacking? I don't know. We haven't really used her in a real fight yet, because we're trying to get her gear right now, more than anything else. Because they're having to make us go through some rigmarole for it. Will she potentially get a rerun? No, she will not get a rerun. This counts as a collab, because she's cosplaying as a Tales of character. They have to license that outfit. Just like the Frieren Raphael, or the Overlord Shizu, or the Konosuba Rimuru. Just because they're slime characters and not actual collab characters. They're part of the collab. They're in licensed outfits. They don't come back. So with Shion, you can technically nuke with any unit. I mean, technically, yes, but is it really that useful to bring her? I don't really know about that. Let's get some points here. I hope she would be like Idol Shuna in return, but oh well. Idol Shuna isn't in like a licensed outfit. She just has some Christmas Santa dress on. There's a difference. Idol Shuna is not in an Idol Master licensed IP kind of outfit. She just has a Christmas dress on. That is the difference. If Idol Shuna was dressed up in like a distinctly Idol Master character, like this is the character and this is Shuna and their outfits are 1-to-1, then she would never come back. That is the difference. Hero. Sure, and we'll bring you in. Alright, so the buff, and the dread, and this. The thing about this buff is that, are you gonna bring this Shion on a physical team just to get type advantage? Normally when you're nuking, your nuking character is going to be type advantage, or just so strong that it doesn't friggin' matter, like this Blanc. Like, just because she gives that doesn't mean she's worth summoning for. Because if your nuker is already type advantage, there's no difference. And if you're running a physical team, well, you're not getting that 100% magic buff. So that's not very useful either. Really, really gotta take stock in where you think you're going to use her versus where you are going to use her. Alright, can I make this gear now? Please? Alright, we'll just make one of each for now. Yeah, I know we can make two, but I want to leave one for the example. "64 attempts to reforge. Oh my god, even my luck with her gear is terrible. Yeah, and she's limited to 2 forces, so it's not everybody gets to be type advantage. It's specific people get to be type advantage. Alright, and then let's see how many times it takes to reforge this. 33! Oh, fantastic. I love to see it. Yeah, the game just hates me today, apparently, for some reason. Oh, really? The bane of all gacha gamers' existence. Reading. No gacha gamer wants to read? How dare you? Alright. We got her gear now. Oh, we got a building done. It saw you playing Persona? Yeah, it's like, oh, you slut. How dare you cheat on me? Alright, level that up. We'll get some free building slots in a couple of days, I believe, as well. Alright. Don't go to a casino, Joker. I haven't been to a casino in a couple months. Alright, let's go into Catalyst. Okay, so we're gonna bring Shion. Who works better back here? I guess we can just put Shion anyways. Alright, where are you? There you are. And we'll put Freyrin back there. Just 2-turn the side quest. I assume it's not difficult for us. She uses a sword. Where's her COLLAB sword? Oh, there it is. Alright. We'll give her better gear, though. That way she doesn't die. She's not meant to do damage, so I'm not really going to worry about giving her anything for that. Okay. World of Fantasy Spirit Master. What does World of Fantasy and Spirit Master look like? So these are the units that are going to be able to be the four elements. Yeah. Okay. Well, you have like two solid AoE characters here, and that is Commander Shizu and Shion. The new Shion. Otherwise, like, I guess Hinata, like, I guess you can use her as an AoE. This Shizu, this hero, they're so old. Support alt, single target, support alt, single target. Support alt. I'm sorry, but you're awful. I love you, but you're awful. Free-to-play characters. Oh, great. Fantastic. My dream come true. You can make Maid Rimuru type advantage. Great. No. No. Alright, let's test her out. See what happens here. Alright, our first real test using her. Good or bad, this is our first real test. The words just came out of my mouth. Maid Rimuru showcase confirmed. Alright. So let's go ahead and rainbow. And then we'll bring Shion in, and then we'll bring other Shion in. Alright, and then we're still down. Yeah, we don't have enough points to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. 65 points. Got 2 alts there. So let's use the future hand of oranges. Yeah. From Hinata, because that's what she's meant to do. And then we'll bring Violet in. And then we'll bring Blanc in. Yeah. And then we'll point buff. We will rainbow convert again. And now we're pretty much guaranteed future Hands of Orbs. So it's like, if you're using Hinata already, there's no real point of having this other orb thing from Shion. Because if you don't bring Hinata or you don't bring Milim, like, you're legitimately going to be in just a butt ton of pain trying to work this team properly. Because where's your orb changing coming from? Alphen, who changes his own orbs to orange, and then this double orb change? Like, that doesn't guarantee you anything. Also, using this skill now does not guarantee that this orb incoming is going to be an orange, unfortunately. So let's take out Blanc. That way we don't interrupt our hand. And then let's use the future. Boom. Let's bring Shion in for Violet. Actually, let's put some control stacks on. And then we'll bring you in for Violet. Double stack here. So every time we send an ult, we get 25% extra weakness strike. So we're going to send 3 alts here. So we're almost capped out on her after this turn. So starts at 25, increases by 25 for a cap of 150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We can watch her ult. Man, it's, this is our first use. Hey Joker, which collab is worse, this or Overlord? Well, we don't have all the units out of this meta yet, so we can't really say for sure. It kind of depends on how the final unit's going to be. Alright, so there's an ult. We don't need to watch you. There's an ult. And there's Shion's ult. Boom. And then traits should kick in, and that'll give us the protection gauge for next turn. Alright, they stunned this Shion, which is actually probably our best case scenario. Alright, so future hand. So now let's check Shion's skill. And we are up to 100%. So we started at 25, we sent 3 alts, 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 equals 100. We need to send 2 more, and then we are capped, which we can very easily do. Does it count if we are stunned? I don't think it does. So, well, I guess we can try. No harm in trying, right? Let's take this Shion out. And then let's orange buff again. And then let's stack. Oh no, I didn't want to do that because the control stacks. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh well. Well, misplay there. My bad. I guess we can see if sending a stunned ult does count or not. I highly doubt it does, but... How are the pulls? 200 pity. It was bad. It was real bad. Yeah, we just missed so much control stacks on Shion. Unfortunate. Does it count? It did not count. Alright, good to know. I guess we'll take out Hinata since she has so many orbs. Yeah, we'll do that. And so now we'll be capped out once we send all these. Let's go ahead and use this future orb change hand thingamabob. So are we going to magically do more, like, more damage here? I don't think so. Except for what we've been stacking and everything. So Violet, yep, cool. Shion, yep, cool. New Shion, yeah. Yeah, that hasn't really changed. That damage output has not changed at all. But now we're capped out on the Shion buff. Not that we really need it, because we're getting so much control stacks that our weakness strike is through the roof regardless. Alright, we can take out this Shion, and again, that 2 future orb thing makes no difference if I'm using Hinata the entire time. Like, it is just actually a waste of time. Future hand. We'll bring Blanc in for Violet, since she's low on HP. I guess we can use the Resurrection State for fun. It'll hit 2 of us. Do you think Shion is good for any other team since she doesn't seem to be benefiting this team? Um, I could see her being useful on the Freerun team. Actually, we should test that. In what order does the conversions happen? Because we're gonna have the Himmel future convert of 3. We're gonna have the Shion double convert, so that's 5 orbs right there. So that would pretty much cover you, unless you have absolutely terrible RNG. But once you have alts, like then you're guaranteed. Although none of them are on World of Fantasy. Never mind. Are they? I feel like they should be. Are they on World Fantasy? Someone check that for me. I don't actually know. Freerun is not. That is a huge loss, then. Alright. More control stacks. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of don't want to send the Shion ult. We're just going to leave it. I think I have enough points to nuke. Alright. So how much weakness strike do I have with all the control stacks now? 705, which is, you know, actually kind of low. Alright. So, Blanc buff. Alright, and then we don't need Violet at all because she's not doing anything. Take Blanc out of here. And then let's do buff, 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 and then make ourselves elemental. Let's hit OST. Okay, so now we've got 210% ult damage from the stacks. Yeah, and then Shion herself has 7 stacks of magic damage, 705% weakness strike, plus another 150 weakness strike, so we're up to 855% weakness strike, plus the magic attack damage here, which stacks, plus the crit damage, plus the element buff. Alright, alright. She's gonna do damage. I just don't think it's gonna be fantastic damage. Say like 30 million or something. $75 million. Really? It's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. Is that... Are we actually getting multiplicative buffs off that element thing. You did 90 million without Shion. Yeah. Yeah, we can definitely do more with this team. That's a bit higher than I was expecting. Is this multiplicative? Alright, let's do some science now. Alright. So, we have to get a baseline. Why use him when we already have Hinata right here? Alright, so let's just bring you in, and let's just do this. Oh, let's use it now. See if we can, because we're guaranteed 2 here, alright? It's just that we're not gonna have any protection gauge. Alright, so yep, and then, oh look, a future convert! And boom, there you go. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But actually, I don't really care about this, so let's take Hinata out. Let's take Shion out. Let's do these skill points, the rainbow convert. And let's get countered 6 times. God damn it. It is almost 8 p.m. and that sun has not even really begun to set. Alright, so let's bring you in. So we know that right now, if we were to nuke with Shion, she'd do like... not a lot. No, actually, no, let's not stack that. Sorry. Let's get a baseline number right here. And just find out what she does with a normal ult. With this ult resistance as well, which is kind of ass. But... 24,000. Okay. Good to know. 24,000. Someone remember 24.9. Or whatever that number was. Alright, let's do it again. Do it a bit earlier now. So now we'll test it when we have the elemental buff thing. What are we going to call that from Shion? What's the name of the skill? Conservative shift? I'm not calling it that. Alright, so let's do this. Let's make ourselves 4 elements. Let's use the element buff now. It's not skill fuse, so the weakness strike is only for Hinata. And now let's see what the damage output looks like. So 24.9 is our base. I would expect if we were to just be normal and we just got a 50% element buff, we would go up to like 30-ish K or somewhere around there. Maybe like slightly higher than that. Because if we look... Not that. Element attack. 120% brings us quite a bit higher. So... Alright, let's just see. $38.8. No, we are not multiplicative at all. Alright, so that's that out the door. just because you are 4 elements and you have an elemental buff for 3 of those elements, you were not getting that multiplicative. Alright. It is just, if you were not type advantage, you can become type advantage if you're fighting a specific enemy, and you happen to match one of those forces, and you also have a need to bring Shion. Yeah, I'm not really sold on that. Okay. Let's try the Freerin team with her on it. So we'll make this... No, we don't need that. Where is Stark? And then we'll make you Shion. And we'll make you Blanc, right? Sorry, we'll flip those around. I checked it earlier, Clasher, you're good. I guess we don't really need Stark, but I'm gonna bring Stark anyways. That Hinata. No, we're Cell. Hero. That one. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't think this team build is very great. I should probably just take Stark out. We've lost our triple orb stealer in Raphael because no, we should have kept Raphael actually because we're getting weakness resistance from her. Yeah, let's do that. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I did that. Are any of those on a team that can get buffed? Well, we're not looking for the multi-element buff right now. We're looking for testing the future hand gimmick with her and Himmel combined. That's what I'm more concerned about right now. Okay. But I also don't think that any of these units are on a team that could actually get buffed like that. Which is also just really, really sad. Alright, let's make sure of that. So, Blanc's not on it. Wielder of Magic. She's giving it to World of Fantasy and Spirit Master, so no Fern. Yeah, World of Fantasy Spirit Master, so obviously Shion can do it. But let's take in Raphael. Let's go ahead and steal. I didn't even make the thumbnail yet. I should have made that. I probably could have made that already. Oh well. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, hold on, let's check. Oh, not on Freeran either. Alright, well, yeah, there's that unfortunate aspect. The list is very short. The list is not as big as far as good units that you would like to see. Okay, we got a good hand there. So, let's do the Himmel Convert. So now it's going to change these 3, and then next turn we'll get 3 changed. Cool. And then we'll use the extra future hand skill for you. And then we'll take Fern out, I guess, for Blanc. And then we'll use this buff. Boom. And then we'll yoink all those away. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And sending an ult from any character on any team does raise her weakness strike up. So at least that's not restricted. So there's an extra 25%. And a counter. 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 Oh, okay, so this actually wouldn't really impact us at all. Because we're already going to have 3 orbs changed here. From Himmel. So boom. Alright, so we don't really see the benefit off of that. Let's take Raphael out now. We've got this orb, but this skill wouldn't affect that. So let's do this. Let's do Himmel again. I just want to get, like... Alright, we can stop that. This does get our EX ult, which is good. And then we'll get traits kicking in on next turn. Yeah. Four, 5, and 6. Okay, but, you know, Shion is now type advantage, right? Thank God, because she is on those teams. She is acting like she is a fire character, even though she's light, so we are doing super weak point against these enemies. Cool, Beanos. Alright, that also orb change didn't really happen from her. So we'll do another Blanc buff. And then we'll bring Raphael in for Blanc. And then we'll yoink those other orbs. Hopefully we yoink that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, we do anyways. So we'll send this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is now 3 ults that we've sent to stack up her weakness strike. So we're up to 100% weakness strike. So we need to send 2 more ults. I think we can definitely do that. Ooh, actually, here's a hand where we should have used that other skill. No, actually, never mind. I'm a liar. I can't count. It's okay, guys. Don't worry. Let's just do it again, because like, we got the points for it. Why not? Alright, and then Freyrin comes in. And then we will Magic State. And we'll bring Blanc in. Got a whole hand of Fern. God knows she's got handfuls. I mean, what? So this is another ult. So we just need this, and then we need to send the Fern ult. And I guess we could just do this. And take some of those away. There we go. Because we're still max points. We get some extra protection gauge there now. But now having 2 ults, like, unless we get no oranges next turn. We won't actually see the benefit of Shion. And look at that, Himmel is just taking care of it. I don't know, Clasher. I didn't say that. Alright, yeah, thank you for that. Alright, and thank you for that. So all these icons. There's the Himmel convert again, so we've still not once seen the benefit of Shion's future skill. Go ahead and yoink those. Do another orange buff. Guess we'll bring Shion in for Blanc since you have no orbs anyways. Another future thing. I'm trying to get a turn. But Himmel is just taking care of it. Alright, and now we are fully capped out on Shion's buff. Yeah, I would have been okay if she was just simply a power-cut version of Wielder Magic Hinata. Like, that would have been okay, because it still would have worked fine with the team. No need to Oh! Oh, hold on. Alright, let's find out. Let's find out. Do we get a full change here? So, 3 from Himmel. Ooh. Really? It's probably because it's still an orb conversion state. And they wouldn't stack together. One of them would be blanked out, and it would probably take precedence for Himmel because his lasts for multiple turns. I guess we could have checked it that way too, huh? Unfortunate. All right, good science right there. Unfortunate though. Oh man. Huh. Oh, please don't kill Raphael. I kind of need her. Alright, there's the magic state kicking in. Cool Beanos. Now we are unnerfed, so we can freely synergy. So, let's do... This is everybody. This is everybody, so let's use her. Do we have enough points for this, actually? Oh, I don't actually have enough points. I should have used another buff earlier. Actually, I guess we can sack up... Oh, no, we can't, actually, because we have the magic state right now. What buff can we skip? We can skip the Raphael buff. My bad. Why didn't someone remind me to do that? That we don't have enough points. Math. Come on, Mize. You know I can't do it. Alright, so we're missing the extra attack and we're missing the weakness resistance down, which actually doesn't matter because we're type neutral, so... Actually, this is a wasted effort. What are we doing here? I should have brought somebody else. Never mind, I'm an idiot on multiple fronts. Weakness strike doesn't actually matter because we're not type advantage because we don't get the stupid Shion buff because we're not on those two forces. Yeah, no, I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Oh, we're not even gonna kill Benny Maru. That's unfortunate. Where would we use her then? There's only 2 stacking orange teams. Well. Well. Spirit Master is not even AoE. Yep, that's right. And because there's no beatdown battle, I can't actually use that Spirit Master team anywhere, unless one of these stages. I guess we could do this one. How much health do you have? You are an AoE fight. You have no HP. You are a waste of space. What about you? No, you're a waste of space too. Excellent. I love having stages where I can't test units. You couldn't even keep, like, Calamity Conquest around? At least that had some kind of HP. Next best thing is Chamber. Chamber, where I can't use 3/4 of the game. Fantastic. Is there even an Earth state? There is, but I can't use them. Is there a story quest that wants an Earth team? No. No. That's an AoE fight, and you have no HP. No. No. That's not HP. I don't understand. I just... I've put it on every single survey since beatdown battles were a thing. Make them permanent. They just refuse to do it, and I don't know why. Stop loading the... See, okay, so you want to know what the data mine does? You want to know what the data mine does? I'll show you what the data mine looks like. Well, like, just get rid of Tempered Edge. No, it's not really... I mean, actually, you know what? Well, no, you get, like, free gear out of that. Alright, welcome to the most recent data mine that has the Shion stuff in it. So we go asset list, we go filter type by texture 2D, we go filter by name. You know what is in every single data mine ever? Oh, actually, no, where are they? Where is the... No, it's... Sorry. Maybe not in this data mine. Skills, login notice. Ah. Normally there's a butt-ton of banner stuff. So let's go to a different folder then. Yeah, let's do that one. Here we go. Every single data mine, almost every single, has just all of the exchange banners loaded again and again and again and again. And so if you ever wonder why slime like takes up so much space, it's because with every single fucking update, they re-add these stupid banner images from things that are not even present anymore. Like what is this? This is the 2.5 anniversary Part 1 Starstone banner. Why does that need to be added? But almost every single data mine, they just add this shit in again and again. It becomes over bloated. It's so bloated. And if we go to another, this is the 1.5 folder, I think. Let's go to the 2.2 folder. That's not a good folder, never mind. 3.18 folder. This is a hefty one. It's taking a while to load. There we go. Filter type, texture 2D, filter name. Oh my god, look, exchange banners! Look at all the exchange banners! Loaded again a month later. So many exchange banners. Yay! Alright. We're done there. Back to the game. If you want a stage with some HP, the Part 2 quest for the new building has 7 million. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Alright, I did do Part 2. 7 million. Well, it'll be type advantage for the new team, right? It's not going to be Earth focused. Although, no, we can make them Earth focused. Never mind. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Does it nerf blues? That's the next question. Does it nerf blue orbs? There's screens. Alright, 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 okay. There's hope. Who, however, are we swapping out on the full Spirit Master team? I guess... Blanc? I guess it's Blanc. Oh, I'm sorry, you thought I was using Ritas here? Silly boy. Alright. Oh, my bad. I did say full, didn't I? My bad. That's some nice intro jiggle right there. You Wonka Orange Man. It's just the stage, man. What, do you want me to do this and blast myself out with light? There, now I can just be a white boy. Is that any better? I swear I'm not actually orange in real life. I'm actually quite pale for an Asian guy, because I generally don't go outside. Also, this is super bright. We're just gonna turn those a little bit. Now I look really orange, because it's much darker now. I need some backlighting. That's what I need, because this bitch light up here doesn't do anything. Okay, well, that's a hand right there. We can work with it. Oh, let's do the future thing. We don't want to use Shion's skill right now, though, because I don't want oranges. I want blue orbs. Also, this is only like stage 1, so she's gonna not take a lot of damage. And then, alright, yeah, there's that. And then I guess we can use Leon. You can send Shion to Narnia until a nuke turn. Yeah, probably, yeah. Alright, well, the Should You Summon video will be interesting, right? It'll be fun. It'll be informational. Alright, extreme. 7.5. Oh, yeah, hold on. Greens, green, orange damage. No, sorry, that's secret skill damage. My bad. She applies the elemental thing to herself. Okay. A 6-hit barrier. Sure, alright. What are the missions here? I just want to... 8 turns or less, 1 flashback character, 150 skill points. Alright, we'll take a picture of this real fast. Alright, let's try it out. You got Fire Momiji from the free multi? There's worse characters to get. Please give me like an excellent hand that we can just convert immediately. That'll work. So the future thing, we'll bring Leon in for Velzard. And Jean in for Shion. Convert. Boom. Only thing will be useful is her gear. Yeah, it's very generic gear. So that's nice. It is still a sword, though. Alright, so there's orbs that we're not... There's one orb we're not going to change. Boom. Alright. Do a stack. Hey, Joker, I quit after Freerun. What meta did you miss? You missed probably the best meta in the game, unfortunately. So you quit after Freerun. So Tournament Stalwart, skippable. Sparkle of Youth, the free-to-plays can get it done. And then you missed Warrior's Mind, which is probably the biggest one. Warrior's Mind 2.0 is arguably, not arguably, probably the best team in the game, unless you want to count Schemer, but Schemer's a huge gimmick. Two of probably the best games characters came out on the second banner. So at this point, you define your account as you either have Warrior's Mind units or you don't have Warrior's Mind units. Ooh, that's not a great hand. But we can rainbow that. Alright, so let's transform. Let's use Future Hand. Let's use the Jean gimmick. We can't stun this Shion, can we? Also, you missed this Transforming Rimuru. Oh, you can stun. No, you can't. Never mind, I'm a liar. It's all the way down there. Alright, orb change. So we'll just keep the Frostbite back there then. We do want to send ults, though, because we do want the weakness strike stacks for Shion's skill. Dang, thank you. You're welcome. Sorry in advance. A lot of teams are going to have that Blanc and Violet, so just keep that in mind. Alright. So let's do another of this, another of that. Boom, boom. Rimuru can go away now until the nuke turn. So let's bring Velzard in. And then we'll change those orbs here. More stacks. So this is 3 alts now that we've sent. And the weakness strike stacks we get from Jean, and technically Velzard if we were to get any, would count towards the permanent buff, because we're going to be type advantage at that point. It works on like 2 teams, yeah. Well, maybe more than 2 teams, but realistically. Realistically, I don't know. Alright, so let's do another of the gimmick, another of this. This should cap out Shion's skill, these last 2 ults right here. Because we've sent 3? Have we sent 4? I can't remember. But regardless, we've sent... This'll cap Shion's skill out. Oh, does she lose the Aegis resistance? Or is that permanent? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, we'll still be able to overcome it, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, just gotta take stock in the point count for what we're running here. So, 9, 18, 27, 36. Okay, yeah, we'll have the, well, right, 9, 18, 27, 36. I'm gonna use the Jean skill now, because we can hold on to it for Reaver in the back, and then we're not in any danger at all. Well, regardless, we're not breaking... No matter what we do, we have to break this barrier, so... I think we would have... I think would have been... No, actually, we wouldn't have been fine. Because if we wanted to use the Frostbite and the gimmick and the 50 points from Rimuru, we actually needed to use another skill. Looking like don't summon? Yeah, don't summon. Don't do it. Save your crystals. That hurt. Right, because she's type advantage right now. No, she's... Well, she is just type advantage just to begin with. Alright. Oof. That was certainly something right there. Alright, Jean, you can go away. Yeah, that doesn't affect us at all, right? Yeah, no, we're good. Oh, well, it kind of does affect us. I should have used her other skill first. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna get the trait back anyways, so... Okay. We could have just left her up front. Oh well. Alright. We're capped out on points. Actually, no, we've had 450. We would have been okay. So, let's use the alt buff. Does this hit the back? It does hit the back. Okay, that is good to know. This hits the back. This is a debuff, and this also hits the back. Frostbite. And then, well, we would have been 3 points over. We would have had exactly enough, if math serves me correctly. Yeah, 90 plus 50 is 140. We would have had exactly enough points. Okay, so let's do all these. And we'll bring Rimuru in for Leon, since he's got the most orbs. And then we'll bring... Actually, you don't need to come in here at all. And then we'll use the extra weakness resistance down. Lord's Ambition is still active. Yet, oh, we missed a little bit of a stack right there. Oh well. Is the new unit worth summoning? No. No, she's not. Okay, so this Rimuru has 120% ult damage, plus 111, plus another 111. So 342% ult damage, essentially. Math. And then as far as buffs are concerned, we've got 205% magic attack. Alright. Aegis power. We've got all the different element attacks right there. We've got the Shion gimmick. So now we're going to be technically acting like a fire character. So we'll have type advantage. Magic attack, 150% weakness strike from the maximum cap from Shion skill, plus 100% weakness strike that we got from sending the support ults. So 250% weakness strike. And then we've got the Aegis rate, we've got the stun strike, which she's not stunned, so it's not really a big deal. And then Shion herself has ult resistance down right here, 39%. Where is that coming from? Oh, is that from breaking her barrier? No, fire resistance down. Where's the ult resistance down coming from? Who's got that? Oh well. Whatever. Okay, let's just go ahead and nuke. Let's send... Oh, it's Lord's Ambition doing that? That's right, it does do that. Let's do one more support ult. Do we dare send the normal orbs? I want to see what one of them does. Alright, so there's more weakness strike. Please don't kill her. 1.9 million. That actually might have gotten her very, very close. Had we sent the 200% and everything else. Alright, what are we doing? $95 million. You know, I honestly expected a lot more. I know that she has the 50% Aegis resistance, so that is cutting into her damage. So she should have done, or he would have done over 100. But I still expected more out of that. I guess we are getting diminishing returns because we're already stacking magic attack with the hero. And then we're adding another 100 on top of it. I expected a lot more than 95 million damage. Is such a crazy sentence. It's crazy sounding, but it is also kind of true. It is kind of true when you've got a full, like, EX Unbound team with 90-point buffs across the board almost. This is a 3.5 anniversary team, plus the character that came out an hour and a half ago. Oh, man. Man, oh man. Yeah, I'm not really in love with this, guys. Like, World of Fantasy, who the fuck cares? So yeah, just to reiterate, you have to be on these two forces to even get this kind of type advantage buff. And it is 4 elements. It's not all 7, it's 4. The future hand, like, I guess is cool, but we also never saw it actually truly become useful, and also it doesn't work well with Himmel, because Himmel overwrites it. And then the second buff, like, if you're not running a magic team, then you might as well just not run her, because she's buffing magic. The weakness strike, you do have to send a lot of alts, so unless you're running, like, a burst orange team and you're sending 5 alts in 4 turns, like, you're not really going to benefit off of this. I'd rather just bring someone else. Because 25% weakness strike, like, who the fuck cares? Yeah, no. This is... She's got a good trait. That's all I'll give her. So... Yeah, alright, well... I will give her... I will give her one thing. And that is, if you have the Spirit Master collab and you're kind of like, oh, it's only useful on one fight where you want to be Earth and there's not a lot of those stages, you can put the Shion on the team, and then it does open the window for being effective in multiple different beatdown battles that are primarily single target, probably. But at least you can then become type advantage. So if your blues aren't nerfed and you got the Shion and you've got Spirit Master unit plus the Shion, then it does allow you to go into what amounts to 3 other elemental beatdown battles and being type advantage. It's kind of a stretch. Like, I'm really reaching right now. It does also mean that you have Spirit Master and this new Shion, though. So, yeah, no. So no interesting Himmel interaction, maybe on type neutral stage? No, so they're considered the same skill, and because Himmel's lasts for multiple turns, his takes precedence. So you don't get the 3 convert Himmel and then the 2 convert Shion. It's just the 3 convert Himmel. It overwrites the same skill, essentially. Alright, so, I think that's going to do it. I think we've seen enough of this. I'm going to make the Should You Summon video. It'll be very hilarious. I don't know, well... It'll be very obvious, I guess, is the real thing. But yeah, don't summon for the Shion. Not if you value your crystals. Because you could end up just like me and having to go to 200 pity. And then you feel real bad about it. Like I do. I gotta restock. How many crystals do I actually have? Something sad. Oh. Yeah, we gotta go to that web store and buy some packs. Okay, but that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for the super, extremely awesome showcase I'm going to have for Shion tomorrow. Super duper awesome. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I will see you all later.